Good afternoon, class. I hope everyone is doing wonderfully. Today, we are going to continue our focus on identity by looking at the environment. We are going to look at how the environment can affect different identities across North Carolina and how people can also affect the environment. So, the part of the environment of North Carolina that we are going to focus on is natural resources. So if you'll focus on the PowerPoint now, natural resources are materials that come from the environment, and these can be biotic resources or abiotic resources. Biotic resources are resources that come from living material, and these can include trees, animals, fossil fuels, and water sources such as lakes or rivers. Abiotic resources are resources that come from non-living material, and these include land, air, or heavy metals, such as gold, silver, and iron. Resources can also be renewable and non-renewable. So renewable resources are those that are refilled naturally, and non-renewable resources are those that form slowly or do not form naturally. So they are not replenished fast enough for the rate that we are using them. Renewable resources include sunlight, air, and wind. And non-renewable resources include minerals, such as different rocks, or fossil fuels, such as coal or gas. Today we are also going to review the 4 regions of North Carolina, which are how North Carolina is separated, and also the map key, which is a list of symbols or colors that match up to different words. And a map key is used to explain the symbols or colors used on the map. So we'll start with the 4 regions of North Carolina, and we have Blue Ridge, Piedmont, in the inner coastal plain as well as the outer coastal plain. For the activity that we will be doing in class, we're actually just going to focus on 3 major regions, which are Blue Ridge, Piedmont, and coastal plains. So we're combining outer coastal plains and inner coastal plains into one. So looking at a map key, we have a map of the United States, and this is actually the energy consumption per person by country for 2010. So if you look at the map key at the lower left of this picture, you'll see that more than 400 is a dark red, almost burgundy tint, and the last is a blue. So if you look on the map, Australia's got one of the darkest ones, as well as the United States and Canada, which is about 250 to 400 annual consumptions per person, and that's in millions. And then the lowest, you'll see blue, so that's mostly in Africa that you see the blue as less than 5. So if you look at the map key in the lower left of this page, and then you look at the map of North Carolina, what we're doing is putting in these map keys and the land or the picture, and you'll put the picture into the North Carolina map. So if you have a river, you could have a river running through, and you would see the blue line on the map, and the key would show you what that blue line is showing. And then just to keep in mind, we're looking at the different ethnic groups within North Carolina. So this is just a breakdown of the different groups in North Carolina as of 2011. So keep that in mind, because tomorrow in class we will be researching for natural resources across North Carolina. So I want you to be ready to review the resources that you have just learned about, as well as the other information that was reviewed in this lesson. I'll see you in class.
How long was that?